Taurus singles, what's up? We're going to do a love reading for you. If you're single, this reading likely will be for you. Welcome to the space. My name is Sean. If you're new, if anyone is DMing you, private messaging you, pretending to be me or any other reader, it is not. Please report and block. I want you to be safe. Okay. For Taurus, please. My Taurus singles out there in the world. Thank you, guys, angel spirit guides. What messages do you have for Taurus at this time? Let's see. Let's see what pops out here. What does Spirit want you to know? Okay, I'll go ahead and keep going, see if anything flies out. Okay. All right, let's go again. Let's see. Taurus, singles, please. Thank you, angel spirit guides. Okay. What else? Okay. Anything else? Okay. Beneath the deck here, it says, fearless love. This gives me the vibe, Taurus, that you've been through something, or the person that you might be looking at or considering, for those of you where you're probably texting and calling someone, there's something in the past. So it requires you or this other person to be fearless if you decide to date or take it to a more serious level. A courageous leap into the unknown. Okay. What just came through as I read that as well is that for someone that I'm speaking to, Taurus, you are being fearless enough to be alone for a while. That's what's coming up as well. Okay, we have self-love out here. This was upside down. And so for those of you where you're spending time being single, it feels like it's time for you to allow yourself to feel and be in your energy of self-love. Okay, we'll see what the cards reveal about that in just a moment if more needs to come out. It says, love yourself first. It's something about loving yourself first that attracts the most beautiful things into your life. Okay, we attract based off of our love for ourselves. I don't know if that makes sense, but maybe someone out there wants to hear that or needs to hear that. Honest communication. In the past, maybe that was not there. And so it's really important for you that people are honest with you about who they are, their intentions when it comes to you. Expect a heart-to-heart conversation for those of you where there is someone new in your life and you're trying to understand your pace that you're setting. It feels like a good, loving, heart-to-heart conversation is going to happen so that you both can remain healthy and happy. And so also for some of you, it's going to help you to reset the tone so that you can remember to keep centering yourself for a while, so that you can be healthy in this dating journey for some of you. Okay, love language, acts of service, actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. So it feels like you are wanting someone to show you that they're into you if they're going to be in your energy. It feels like you're not in the business of teaching anybody how to love you. You feel like if you like me, if you want me, you gotta come get me. You gotta actually pursue me. I don't want to guess. I don't want to play games. It just feels like, can you show me in your energy? Can you show me by what you say, your actions, that you actually are into me? Someone is working through that right now. Okay. Thank you, angel spirit guides. For Taurus, please. Let's start with where you are in love, your current energy in love. Thank you, angel spirit guides. For Taurus, please. What is Taurus working through in love, their current energy? In love, Taurus singles at this time. What are they working through? Okay. All right. I don't know what that is yet. Let's start here. Okay, we have the Hermit out here, definitely taking time in that self-love energy. Okay, and then you have the Four of Wands, because maybe there was some type of separation, a splintering, and some type of connection that you were in. Because, you know, a lot of pressure, a lot of weight, the relationship became challenging, hard. Okay, Taurus, you walked away from something. You left something behind. There has been a change of residence, maybe moving out of a home, a separation of some kind. And it feels like you're working through that. And right now it's beneath that Seven of Swords, it's time for you, or excuse me, but beneath the Six of Swords, it's time for you. The Judgment here, it's time for you to wake up to this self-love. Now, again, this was upside down. And so I feel like for many of you, Taurus, in this time of being single, you're really thinking about what security, support, love, celebration, happiness, joy, comfort means to you. Because whatever you are walking away from, or you're turning away from, or whatever you've moved away from, it wasn't exactly what's good for you, what feels healthy for you. It felt like a lot of pressure, okay? Like love became something that was hard. And so it makes total sense as to why fearless love is out here, because you went through something very real, and now it's time for you to heal. And beneath the Judgment card, maybe it was a connection that had a lot of one-upmanship, a lot of passive aggressiveness, a lot of, scary, nasty, like tricks and games, that make a relationship feel kind of cold and sharp and harsh. And that was hard. That weighed on you quite a bit. Okay, let's get a little bit more out here. All right, thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Why are you showing the 10 of Wands for Taurus right now? Okay, thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. It's going to take some time. It's been a journey, but for anyone who's wanting just to know this about life, love, and business, outside of just the love department especially, it feels like Spirit wants you to know that your hard work is going to pay off. Things are going to return to balance for you. If you're just working through that icky feeling of loss, change, separation, and that's been kind of hard, just trying to find your balance and trying to have a healthy mindset, things are turning in your favor. Things are going to work out in a way that feels good to you, healthy for you in time, okay? I feel like just Spirit just wanted you to know that, okay? All right, let's get into where this is going. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us a little bit more about what's on the horizon for Taurus at this time with this energy out here. What is on the horizon for Taurus? The outcome. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. For Taurus, please. What is on the horizon? Okay. It feels like you're going to spend more time allowing yourself just to be single, enjoying yourself, really activating self-love. Right now, you're just moving out of something, or you're just waking up to the fact that you get to take the time that you want to have love and feel love. Now, I just noticed something when I flipped that card over for you, where my hand stopped and shuffling is the Ace of Cups here. And then your time, this feels like you with that 7 of Pentacles there. It just feels like you're spending time thinking about your heart, really spending time loving on you first. I feel like there's a Taurus out there that's like, no, I really just want to reintroduce myself to myself and explore who I am and think about what makes me happy. And I want life to be juicy for me. That's what I'm feeling. What else? Outcome, God, angel, spirit guides. What's on the horizon for Taurus? Okay. These popped out in a clump here. Okay, it feels like you're going to focus on giving back to yourself the way that you need to, taking care of yourself. It feels like whatever has been lost in the past or in love or just overgiving for people in your family or career, it feels like you're going to spend some time giving that back to yourself. You're going to be reevaluating your standards in love as well. What else out here? 10 of Pentacles, it's going to serve you well. I love that. And then Page of Wands, okay? And then the Ace of Cups now beneath the deck. By you choosing to free yourself from any old standards, any type of love and give and take connection that wasn't healthy for you, by you freeing yourself of something like that, you're putting yourself in position to really have a strong, solid relationship with yourself, so that you can have the kind of relationship that's long lasting, if that's what you're wanting, that's fulfilling to you. Now, you also have the Page of Wands here on the horizon. I feel like there's going to be some interesting conversations that you're going to be having. Beneath the Ace of Cups here, you also have the 10 of Cups here. There's a lot of love in your energy, a lot of potential for love. I'm going to take this 10 of Cups and Ace of Cups and put it back into the deck, and I want to know more about the Page of Wands. Why are you showing Taurus the Page of Wands in their horizon energy, in their future energy? Thank you, angel, spirit guides. Let's see here. Okay, yep. Okay. I feel like you're really inspired. I was wondering if this was more about communication coming through. It doesn't feel like it's so much about that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It feels like this is about you feeling inspired to take action on something that's really important to you. Okay, this is movement. This is High Priestess. Something that is in your spirit, something very spiritual, something that you know it's time for you to take a move on or make a move on. You're going to do that. It does not feel like it has something to do with love. It feels like it has something to do with an interest, a hobby, a career, a business, fame, fortune kind of stuff. It feels like you're going to be moving on that through this journey of allowing yourself to be single for a while, reevaluating your own standards. And this is going to be very prosperous for you. This is going to be very prosperous for you. And this comes out of a time of not really knowing what to do next. So very quick, and then I'll close. I didn't mean for this to be this long, Taurus. Whatever connection you were in or whatever you were dealing with in the past, some of you, it wasn't that you were in a relationship, it's just that a lot of your time, money, and resources were going on other people, family, demands at work. That's what I'm getting with that. Whatever the situation was, because you are resetting your standards and your boundaries that center yourself in the self-love, you are going to be having some honest communication. That's going to be interesting, and that's going to be a journey, okay? Some people are going to feel some way about that, but that's okay. And I think because of all of the wands and the pressure on you, it was making it hard for you to know maybe what kind of boundary to set so that you can get to your goals, so that you can have the life that you want. It was hard to know what step to take first. So you sit and you evaluate this for a while, but still come up with no clear, certain, comfortable feeling about how to move forward. But it feels like now that you're in all this gold and light energy, intuitively, you're very clear about how to move forward and how you will move forward. So that is in your upcoming energy, in your outcome energy. I'm very proud of you, Taurus, and I say way to go. I love you, and I hope I get to see you next time. Take care. Bye.